Stop right there. This one is ours.
Let the heist begin.
This my type of party. All these bad bitches in every direction. They on me like a Marley. Guess what you smell in my smoking section? Went on me like a Farley.
Pronti a
Wrist
partire.
full of ISIS, no wonder that I'm flexing. Game 'em like Atari.
È tempo di
All this
spaccare
success to
tutto.
it, look like I'm stressing. Quarter no return, Valley got a burn. Remy got me turned, so you know that I be spending when I earn. Shorty wanna turn, pass balls like a fern. Tripping that she gripping, pipe balls, how it's done. She do it for the camera. She do it to all my songs. Hella free. Don't go back now. No go back now. No go back now. No go back now.
Don't let me into my zone. I just need some time on my own. All these people trying to get a conversation. You can conversate to that tone. My God up on that throne, yeah. So I'm never alone, yeah. All these people trying to box me in. I'm Mayweather, it's on, yeah. Now they ask where I'm at. Making hits that line back. I'm MJ, I'm 2-3, man. I just need some time back. I'm zoned in like defense. My life gone, no recess. But I live my best one, so I got no regrets. So gone, I'm gone. Finally back in my home. I'm working like so much, they swear I had me a clone. Can't answer my phone now, just leave it there at that tone. Ballin' can't beat me up, cause I'm back in my zone now. Cause I'm back in my zone now. Back in my zone now.
Ballin' can't beat me up cause I'm back in my zone now.
Who's your papi?
Back in my zone now.
Let me into my zone. Let me into my zone. Let me into my zone. Please don't let me into my zone. Let me into my zone. Let me into my zone. Let me into my zone.
Please don't let me into my zone.
Let me into my zone. Let me into my zone. Let me into my zone. Please don't let me into my zone. Let me into my zone. Let me into my zone.
Let me into my zone. Please don't let me into my zone.
Blank versus the wall. Let's get it.
Hello everyone and welcome to the European Championship 2023. Sorry for the delay, we had some major internet issues, so I hope this will not happen again. I'm here with Lord Hanso again, like finally. Hanso, do you want to say something?
Hey, how's everyone doing? It's been a while. I hope everyone's doing great, and I love to see that the chat is really appreciating this beautiful intro that you've done, Zek. I gotta say, every tournament, your edits keep getting better and better. Keep it up, brother.
Man. If I'm a bit quiet, I'm sorry for that. I do have some people in my house that like make a lot of noise, right? So I try to make it as low as possible during the fights. This is why I'm maybe sometimes a bit quiet. But we can jump right into the AOA, and for today's tournament we actually have a lot of special things. We have a group stage and a knockout stage. I think most people already kind of know what this means today. I will explain it a bit so everyone is on pair of how things are gonna work. Let me quickly get... yeah, this is what I meant. Wait a second. Bro, of course today, right? It's today, like it's 1 month, 1 day in a month, and
Yep.
alright, let me quickly get everything. So we will start with Group A tonight, with contains of Boarsteep, Last Chance, GMC and Fear Factory. Sin and Levi for Boarsteep on a DK and a Soak. Oryuku and Rutoxic for Last Chance on a Soak and a Ranger. Twix and Jason for GMC on a Soak and a Dracania. And Lucifero and Jack the Rigger for Fear Factory on a Ninja and a Striker. Can already tell you, Hansel, we have a lot of Soaks today.
Man, this lineup does look interesting. You definitely have a lot of Sorks. I want to see who comes out on top, but I am going to have a small bias. I really do want the Ninja and the Striker to make their way. But the power of Sork, DK, I mean, all of these teams. Sork, DK, Sork, is that Ranger or Archer?
This is a Ranger, actually. It's Awakening Ranger.
That's an Awakening Ranger.
Yes.
Absolute great small scale 1v1 potential. And Draconia is another solid class as well. It can go either way, and I'm excited to see what happens.
So, yeah, definitely I'm excited too. We will start with our first matchup, which will be Boss Deep versus Fear Factory on Boss Deep with the DK and a Soak versus Fear Factory, Striker and a Ninja. What do you think, mate?
I mean, if I was a betting man, I would put my money on Balls Deep, but my heart is telling me to go with the Striker Ninja combo.
Ninja.
These two classes do merge together really, really well, and Striker is strong against both a Sork and a DK. However, we don't have full gear, and it is trial characters, so that being said, the Striker can get chipped down in these environments, but we'll have to see how it goes.
Alright, I think the teams are nearly done, and I'm really sorry about the background noise, guys. I believe me, I'm super.
Yeah, we're gonna have to apologize for the background noise.
Yeah, it's a bit meh, but whatever. So we have Fear Factory already. We are waiting for Sin and Levi to load in, and I really hope they are turning up. All right. I already see Levi. That's good. All right, cool.
Alright, the classes are getting warmed up at the minute. Go ahead, Zach.
Sorry. So for most people pretty much read this already with the point system. We have a point system today. So you will get 3 points for a win and 1 point for a loss. 2 points for a draw. To be fair though, draw is super unlikely. So I don't think this will happen. But yeah, we'll see. But whoever takes the victory, the 2 best teams point-wise will advance to the knockout stage later on. That will take place tomorrow together with the group stage D. And yeah, this is pretty much how it works. And now I think we are done and the players are set. We are still waiting for
yeah, we're still waiting
Sin.
for one player.
Alright,
I will say though, the Ninja is awakening. I'd love to see what the Ninja's going to do. It does look like the Striker is also awakening. And I'm not sure about the DK that we got over here, what setup he's playing. But let me know, do you know how DK is doing post nerfs? Is it still for Succession? Is it still top notch? Or is Awakening the way to go in your opinion?
To be honest, I think Succession for this environment is still really good. They got a bit, like, don't get me wrong, they got nerfed a bit, but not heavily, in my opinion. It's still really heavy, like, really nice, really strong. It's the easier kit, in my opinion, like Succession, compared to Awakening.
It is more straightforward.
So I think, I'm not too sure, but I think we will see Levi on the Succession DK here.
Okay, that's good to know. Chat, what do you think? If you were playing DK, would you like to, or playing against DK, I should say, would you prefer to play against an Awakened or a Suck DK? I'd like to hear your opinions.
Man, like, okay, we have some issues inviting Kermi. He is there, don't worry, he is definitely there, but apparently he spelled his name in a weird way, so, okay, there you go.
Alright, we apologize for the delays, but we will get things up and running as soon as possible, and obviously it is the Awakened Sork, in my opinion, the superior kit for PvP. But yeah, I'm excited to see what happens. I'm going to be keeping my eye on the Ninja to try and see how he likes to move around, and I wish both teams the best of luck.
Alright, so I think we are set up now. They're all ready to go, and I think we can turn down the music a bit and go a bit silent. It is a best of 3, so 2 points to win this match, and we will see who will take the victory here. I'm super excited. There's a lot of cool teams this tournament. I can't wait to see it. How this group stage is working as well.
100%. The teams are now behind their respective gates.
Alright, I think everything is working fine. Okay, we had some start issues, but everything is good now. Cool.
Yep, I can see both the Balls team members are here. They're making their way to the gate, and I'm just making my way to the other side.
20 seconds to start. Oh yeah, right. like I will do this next round then. Start spectating some players, but I will stick in this camera for now. So match is starting any second. Match has commenced. The first match of the ECS 2023.
Oh, the Striker's already E-buffed here, so he is going to be going in real aggressive on the enemy. The Strikers decided to focus the Sork here, and the Ninja's trying to go for the DK. Grim Reaper down by the Sork. Doesn't get a connection, but a lot of chip happening on both the Striker and the Ninja. They are losing the HP battle. They're trying to, well, I thought they're going to try to reset, but they're keeping in the fight here. The Striker, I think, went for the grab and failed.
Ooh, got a CC, Sork got a CC and a KD there on the Striker, but will be
and he finished it!
Ooh, no, he got the V off. He got the V off there. He got the down smash. He got the V off.
Fantastic combo. The Striker did get away, and he's back into the game. Good damage on both sides here. The DK is pretty low. The Striker and the Ninja at 50%. Striker's slowing down his gameplay a little bit. Dancing around, dashing in. Oh, he got the spiral cannon!
Oh, he got a save CC! And he has no V! Oh, great save by Levi. Great save, man. He got the knockdown on Kermie, but Levi came in with a float. I think it was airstrike, if I'm not correct. If I'm correct there. And bro,
that was a fantastic kill.
That was.
It's unfortunate the Ninja was not available to peel. And the first round goes to Balls Deep. Congratulations on that first round.
That was a really nice peel from Levi there. Like, definitely.
That was a very nice peel, for sure. The Striker does have a lot of protected options there. He should have probably gone for maybe a grab re-CC to try and not get interrupted. Hopefully he can learn from his mistake next time, and when he gets the catch, he can take his time, do his full super armor rotation, and knock out one of the opponents. But we'll find out in this next round. Very well played by both teams, and good capitalization by Balls Deep to get that peel right there. That was fantastic. Well played.
Yeah, I was excited. Okay, Ninja's going instantly to stealth here. Striker going a bit slow, probably waiting until the Ninja gets something off. Striker going in. DK trying to get the knockdown off, but no connection, unfortunately. Sork dancing around the Striker a bit. No CC
it seems like the Striker is definitely trying to stick to the Sork, and the Ninja is trying to stick to the DK. Both very hard classes to catch. Ninja's taking a little bit of damage here. He's hovering around the 70% margin. But both teams are still very healthy. The Striker staying protected with his super armors. He goes for a spiral cannon with no connection. Trying to get some health.
Chipped down a lot there. Well, he needs to be really careful. He's on the run. The Ninja's on the run. If he gets one hit, he's dead now. Then he needs to be really careful.
Yep, the Striker's... Oh, fantastic catch by the Striker and a good V to not get KD'd by that spiral cannon. Good plays over here. Oh, and a lot of damage onto the Sork. This is the way the Ninja died and the Sork died. Holy crap, and the DK died. What an absolute frenzy in the center right there.
That was a really great peel from Lucifero there with the Striker, man. A lot of
that was just all over the place. What a fantastic finish. It's 1-1. The Ninja and the Striker can do it. I still think Balls Deep's going to win, but I'm rooting for my boys over here in Team B. Let's see what happens in this final round.
That's match one. It's already way more exciting than I thought.
Who knows? Maybe we'll get a draw.
Bro, no, please don't. I don't have graphics for draw. Alright,
Ninja's gone back into Invis. I didn't see the Striker E-buff. I'm not sure if he E-buff. I think everyone's got their E-buffs ready, maybe except for the Sork there. DK just popped her E-buff, so their team is going to be aggressive over here.
Oh, got the CC there. Oh, but got the V and another CC on the Ninja. 2 Vs are popped already. Striker going for spiral cannon on the Sork, but no connection. Needs to be careful here. Is in a 2v1 situation against the Ninja coming in again, trying to get some damage off. No connection, CC, no damage connection. And
Striker doing well to stay protected here, but he's not applying too much pressure. It doesn't connect with the spiral cannon. Everyone's pretty healthy. The DK tried to throw off some moves, but the Ninja evaded it well. We got a CC on the Striker who stands up straight away and destroys the DK. It's a 2v1. If these guys can play together, play protected, Ninja's a little bit ahead here. He needs to just wait for this. Oh, wow, there it is.
Oh, wow.
It's a 1v1.
Ninja
the
stayed
Ninja was
1v1.
Yeah, the Ninja was just being too aggressive. He didn't allow a striker to catch up right there. That's really unfortunate. That could have been an easy victory. But I do think that the striker has the advantage in this matchup. He just needs to stay protected and make sure he doesn't take too much chip damage. He's trying to do the spiral cannon. He's probably positioning himself for a grab. Nightmare in play by the Sork. And out of Nightmare, the Sork comes. Disengaging a little bit here. They're slowing down. Probably getting some stam regen. But the striker's like, nah, he's going in. He wants to keep up the pressure. The class does have the advantage.
Ooh, we got the
but
CC.
that was a bad spiral cannon!
But no, he still had his V up.
He did have his V.
Can
His
he
spiral
sniff it?
cannon
Can
was
he
used
sniff
off
it?
cooldown there, so he didn't have SA. And now his V has been used. I think all Vs are down, so
All
the
Vs are
next
down,
CC
yes.
is probably going to win it.
The HP timers are down to 50, so that's definitely good for the Sork here. Needs to get a CC off. It's a really
That was well played for the striker to disengage there, so he doesn't take the chip damage from the Grim. He's trying to set up for a grab, but the Sork's keeping good distance away from the striker. Doesn't get the spiral cannon. The striker's low. The Sork is low, but not as low. Okay, a little bit of bats.
on HP timers. I do think that the Sork has the advantage here, just because you can apply his chip way easier.
The Sork can apply chip easier in the end game here. We got 20 seconds left. The striker is very low on HP. He needs to make a move. The Sork can just stay back here and will win the fight.
Oh, he got the fucking cannon! He got what a smoke cannon! Oh, that was so good! And he wins. Fear Factory wins our boss. What a great first start, man! What a great start,
That was a very entertaining first game. The underdogs did win it. Absolutely fantastic job. Balls Deep did really well in those matchups. I do think they're probably going to win the rest of their matches, but we'll have to wait and see. I think they might need to win the rest of their matches to be able to get through the next bracket. But let me know, what did you think of that match, man?
Man, for our first match, like normally, you know, when we have our first matches, they are like, before we reach higher brackets, they're not super interesting. However, we saw at least 3 really good plays here already. Like really good plays, and I love this a lot. This is really great. This is awesome. Didn't expect this at all to be as good as it is now. Like, I absolutely.
One thing I will say, I do really like that people are on trial characters for the tournament, because you can't just tank everything. You have to be very careful with your positioning.
That is true.
And you need to know when to be aggressive and not to be aggressive. I do think it adds a better dynamic overall to the fights.
That is true. I do have little graphics issue here, as it seems. Sorry for that. This whole thing is still in development with the point system. I might fuck up 1 or 2 things. Sorry. All right, let's go. So the next match we have coming up is, let me quickly check. It's Balls Deep versus GMC. So Balls Deep actually will stay in the fight now, as for all the fights of Balls Deep. They continue with 1 point and Fear Factory with 3 points, and we will see how they will do versus the GMC. Let me quickly pull up the GMC graphic here. GMC is on a Sork, who thought, and on Dracania. What do you think, man?
Well, I don't know if it's a Suck or Awakening Dracania. I don't know who has the advantage. I also don't know. I haven't heard of GMC before. I've taken a little break from the game, so I'm not quite sure how experienced their players are. We know the Balls Deep players are experienced and good. So if I was to make a blind guess, I'll go for Balls Deep.
We got a DOD.
It's already started.
Yeah, it started already. We got a kill already on the Dracania. Instantly DOD KD with a follow-up with Grim. Too much damage. Instantly got deleted there. Great start from Balls Deep here over GMC. They didn't expect that to happen. But it's still a Sork, right? It's a Sork. So
it is a Sork. A Sork can do it. Was that an Awakened Dracania or a Succession?
Succession. I think it was Succession Dracania.
Okay. So unfortunately you got CC'd so early. Hopefully you can learn from the next round. And Balls Deep, they don't even need to play aggressive here. Sork doesn't have the best chase potential.
Ooh,
my
he
God,
got the CK.
Destruction. 1v1. The
1v1
Sork can
now.
do it, boys. The Sork can do it. Balls Deep should have just played back there. They could have just played on timers, played it safe, and got an easy victory. They decided to, you know, put a show on for the fans, and we appreciate that. But that did expose them to this risk. So now we have a 1v1. Let's see, is the worst Sork EU gonna win? Or is it going to be Isabel?
It's one, bro. We will have so many Soak fights today and tomorrow. I think Soak. We have nearly a Soak in every team. Like not in every team, but majority of.
Beautiful
the teams.
CC by Balls Deep right there. A good stun, good follow up, good finish.
Great.
Isabel was able to pick up the victory there after a risky play by the DK. But that was a great first match. I didn't realize it started so early. I'm excited to see what happens next.
Yeah, I think we need to. Yeah, I was a bit late on everything. Sorry for that. But everything looks nice. Bossy takes the first victory here, and we'll see how this will go.
An advantage of having Balls Deep stay in the arena and have their matches go all the way through first is it increases efficiency here, so we can get the other teams in faster.
Exactly.
Instead of pulling in 2 teams at a time, we're pulling in 1, and here we go. The gates are up. The round has started.
Ooh,
Worst you just kind of.
Instantly trying to go for KD, no connection though, trying to get some damage off. He's definitely more aware this time of not getting CC'd and getting some damage here, but no CC connection so far. A lot of 50.
The Dracania has taken a little bit of chip here. He's around the 65% HP margin, but he is playing aggressive. He's trying to get in there. He's trying to do some damage, but he's taking a lot.
He got the PA.
He's going for the heal. He's got for the heal. There we go.
That was a good PA.
He's back into the fight. 100%. That was well timed. Let's see what happens next. I mean, Sork versus Dracania, I don't know who's going to catch who there.
It's hard to tell. Like, Dracania is really protected, but I think in the direct 1v1, the Sork has the easier.
Yeah, I mean, all the classes are very protected here, but the Dracania is the easiest one to chip when her PA is down.
The Sork's going down here nearly. He has to back off from the Dark Knight. Has to be careful.
GMC Sork really needs to take a chill. I would be applying a bit more pressure.
He came out of Nightmare, instantly got deleted from Sin there with his Grim Reaper's Judgment. That was, I don't know if that was timed by Sin, but doesn't matter. He just got deleted instantly. It's a Dracania and a 2v1. He got a CC there, but he had the V up. He needs to be careful now. If
he's taking a lot of chip. His PA's back up. That's going to save him. That was a good time PA, but he's so low. He needs to kill someone quickly, or he's just going to get out-chipped.
It is a Dracania. She can heal really fast, right? As long as she keeps track of her cooldowns and can heal, actually. I think she just only needs 1 CC and she can win that.
That is true. Balls Deep is, again, they're playing the offensive here. They don't want to play it slow. They don't want to go for the guaranteed victory. And just kills the Dracania standing up.
Kills the Dracania standing. Yeah, this is what happens, yeah. To be fair, though, I think the Dracania did a great job there.
No, the Dracania did really well, and Balls Deep, they had a bit of fire underneath them there from losing that last round. They came into this one really confident, and it's good to see that they didn't lose any slack. They kept up the pressure, and they picked up the victory. They are playing a little bit risky, and, you know, I appreciate it as a commentator. I'm sure the fans appreciate it watching on the tablets back at home. And we'll just have to see how it goes. If they do want to win the big cash prize, they might have to think about playing a bit more strategic and a little bit less risky. We'll see what happens.
But so far they did a good job. So we have 4 points for Balls Deep and 1 point for GMC here. And Balls Deep will stay in the fight, and they will continue to fight versus Last Chance. Last Chance is the... let me actually... Wait a second. Yeah, this is all still really new. Sorry if it does not look really good. We have a Soak and a Ranger versus a Soak and a DK. What do you think? Awakening Ranger, though.
It's an Awakening Ranger, if the person playing it knows how to really utilize the class, then I would go with Last Chance. But again, Balls Deep has shown their competence in that last round. I mean, the first match itself was extremely close. So again, I don't know which way it's going to go, but I say if the Ranger can carry, then I'm going to go with Last Chance here. But we'll have to see what happens.
Alright, actually, wait a second, we have some issues here. So first off, thanks to the guild Last Chance, they provided one of the teams couldn't show up. So they provided a new team, and we got a little bit messed up with the organization here because so it's actually the other team's place. Wait a second, let me get the names for you. It's the Aerotoxic and Oriyuku. It's the Soak and the Ranger. We got some messed up here because it was last second that they were able to provide the team, but it is really good because otherwise you wouldn't have Nomad team and then it wouldn't really work. So I'm happy about that. So we will just wait until they are ready with inviting, so we see how things will work. All right.
Zach, I saw in the chat a little bit earlier as well. Someone asked you to mute your Discord. I don't know if that volume's coming through your mic or through your.
Might be actually the case. Thanks for the shout out.
No worries. Thank you for whoever mentioned it earlier.
Yeah, I did. Thanks.
But guys, whilst we're waiting, who do you think is going to win this one? Do you guys think Balls Deep's going to win? Do you think Last Chance is going to win? And which player or which class do you think is going to be the big decider here? I'd like to hear your opinions. And we should be getting Last Chance back into this arena relatively soon.
Alright, wait a second. Johnny is saying where? To be honest, I'm super excited to see the Awakening Ranger.
Yep. I mean, it is for our characters, so it's going to be really squishy. I mean, it's got a lot of mobility, it's got plenty of iframes. I don't know how useful the grab's going to be. He can risk going in to grab a Grim from the Sork, but he will take a lot of damage setting up. So if he doesn't get a successful grab, the Ranger's going to be in a very awkward position. But we'll have to see how they want to play it.
Alright, the right teams are here now, so the Last Chance team is in place. Thanks again for Last Chance for providing this team in last second, so we actually have no issues with the format. And yeah, things are sorted and we can continue with the tournament. So let's see, let's get the points real quick. So Boss Team is with 4 points, Fear Factory with 3 points, and GMC with 1 point here. And now Boss Team will fight their last match, then they are done, and we will continue with the other teams in the group. I think Boss Team definitely has to win this one. They have to win. If they
win this one, I think they're guaranteed to go through into the next round. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens.
Alright, let's see. Perfect. Alright, we're getting
Gates are closed. The match will be starting soon.
20 seconds.
I'm on Last Chance's side. They're making their way to the gate. They're warming up whilst we got 10 seconds left. It is definitely the Awakened Ranger. She's got those daggers out. Let's see what Soda Love can do.
Match has
accuracy buff is up. And already the Ranger has popped the E-buff, and the Sork on the enemy teams also popped their E-buff. Grim Reaper out, but no connection by Last Chance.
Ooh,
ow, and the Ranger's already on the ground. There's the KD, no V.
No
That's
V,
unfortunate.
Yeah, Awakening Ranger is one of those classes you need to be really careful.
That's really unfortunate. They actually got a CC right there, and she didn't realize and didn't get the re-CC. Might have had a chance to bring it to a 1v1 if she would have re-CC'd with the KD. But now it's back to scratch. Oh, she held back Grim Reaper too long. She even walked.
She walked, yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
Not looking good.
Not looking good. She walked there, yeah. Alright, let's see if they can... Did she V, or I think it was Nightmare, right? Yeah, it was.
It might have been a V. No, it was a V. The V's on cooldown.
V's on cooldown, alright.
Last Chance Sork is fighting her heart out, but she's just taking so much chip.
I mean, it is a Sork after all. She needs 1 KD and things can turn, right? So
they can, but she just wasn't using enough iframes. There's too much of the forward guards happening. She was holding the Grim for too long. That walking in between, an unnecessary V. That was just a little bit of a cluster, whatever, cluster bang. And we'll have to see what happens in the next round, but I think Balls Deep's going to sweep this one pretty easily. But we'll find out in about 20 seconds.
So I will go with the last chance team. Yeah. You guys in chat, you can tell me if you prefer this view or the top view, like the on top view.
Now, would you like to see over the shoulder on the character or top down view from the arena? Okay, gates are open.
Alright, we are spectating the last chance Sork here and see how things are going.
We got some blades out by Isabel. Just making space. Trying to get a knockback if she can.
They're playing definitely way more safe this time.
Yep. No connections on the Dream of Dooms earlier right there. Oh, and the Ranger's just not playing protected enough.
Yeah,
not using her Vs. That's pretty unfortunate. Again, a 2v1. Nightmare is out by Last Chance Sork. They're waiting for her to come out. Nightmare weren't able to punish it. Play better this time. She's using her iframes. In the Crows. Iframing away, trying to make some space. Balls Deep just slowly pushing forward. Holding Grim. Nice damage done onto the DK right there. But, I mean, I like how Balls Deep's just playing a little bit safer right now. They're not playing super aggressive, not taking too many risks. And they don't need to. It can be an easy victory.
They don't need to. They can chill. They definitely. Oh, nice KD there. Got the V off.
Yeah, really good play. There was a down smash after the KD or during the KD.
But they
V was
sniffed
popped.
And
a good sniff to end it
congratulations
right
to Balls Deep. Really nice, really well played. Thanks to Last Chance that they provided the team. And Balls Deep will actually be at 7 points and Last Chance at 1 point. So yeah, what do you think of Balls Deep?
I think that does guarantee Balls Deep to go to the next round. I'm pretty sure there's no way for them to get knocked out here. But yeah, I mean, the matches so far have been really, really good. I'm super happy by the first match right there. Definitely my favorite match so far. I love seeing how the Ninja and the Striker work together, especially seeing Awakened Ninjas. You don't see them very often these days. And I would say in trial characters, the Awakened Ninja does shine pretty much just as well as the Suck Ninja. So who's playing next, Zek? What's going on?
We have Last Chance versus a GMC, and just to give you guys a reminder who that was, that is we have the Ranger and the Sork versus a Dracania and the Sork.
Okay, I mean, it can go either way. After seeing the performance by the Ranger, I'm gonna go with GMC here. But who knows, maybe Last Chance, or just a little bit nervous playing against Balls Deep in that last round. So this is their opportunity to show up and show the people what they can do. So I wish them the best.
Alright, the teams are ready and we are pretty much ready to go here. Alright, let's get a bit more quiet again and we will spectate the... Okay, I need to find a different solution for that. And let's go spectate. So from the chat, I don't know really if people said top view or not top view.
One person said top, and that was the only feedback so far.
Alright. So then I just
that's the only feedback I saw.
Yeah, same. Top view.
We got another top view and another top view. So top view seems to be the preference from the chat.
Alright, okay. Yeah. Jason, normally you just stay at your gate if that happens.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't change anything from the start. A lot of damage being done.
I mean, it
to
kind of
the
did.
Ranger and the Sork. So GMC for the next round, please stay behind your gates, even if the gate is open.
Jason,
great CC right there by the Dracania. Ranger is down and out. Again, no V popped, so that's unfortunate. Unless you popped the V earlier that I didn't see.
And trying to get the Sork out of a Nightmare there, but no connection.
Dream of Doom with no connection, unfortunately. Into Nightmare now for Last Chance Sork. He has to 2v1 here if he can. He's out of the Nightmare. The other Sork's also out of Nightmare. Risky Dream of Doom. Didn't get a connection, unfortunately got away with it. charging the Grim, taking a lot of damage, and there it is. A victory for GMC. DMC, please make sure if the gates are up,
Yeah,
that you
we
stay
will do
behind the gates.
We will do a reset. We will do a reset. It was too unfair on GMC. So what happened is the gates of on last chance, the gates of GMC opened before. So Jason was pretty much already on their gate while it was opening and was attacking them, right? So
yeah, I mean that's not the right way to play it. So okay, we're gonna reset that one. It's back to 0-0. Please make sure all participants today, if the gate is glitched, just stay behind where the gate would normally be until the round starts. We appreciate your patience.
That sometimes happens, so yeah, just stay behind the gate. I hope that's the only bugs we will have today, though. All right, match has commenced, starting from 0. What the?
All right, so a lot of damage being done to the Ranger. The Ranger's already down to 10% HP. Trying to back out, trying to get some regen, but can't get far enough. Didn't V again. That's a 2v1. Sork, as per every match, is placed in a position where it's quite difficult to come out of. And I mean, it makes sense because I would be targeting the Ranger as well in this matchup. So, is what it is. GMC looks like they're going to dominate this round, but there's still a chance. Well, I mean, there was a chance.
The first
that
point
chance has been taken away.
First point goes
to GMC.
Goes to GMC. All right, this was really well played, and we'll see how the next round will go. To be honest, though, I think the Ranger definitely needs to play way more protected. He's too unsafe, like way too unsafe.
I mean, the problem is he's also taking a lot of chip as well at the same time, so it looks pretty difficult with trial gear. It looks like maybe Ranger with trial gear is not the best.
Yeah, I think you need to play it like really careful. It's a skillful class, Awakening, right?
Yeah, it's one of the harder classes to play optimally. But if you can play it optimally, oh, here we go. Next round has started. A lot of aggression here by GMC. They're feeling real confident after the last 2 victories, even though the first one was reset. And again, the Ranger is on her back. No V once again. That's pretty unfortunate. Plus the Sork in a 2v1 position.
Again.
And again, yeah.
We will
decent
have
chip though. Decent chip.
I mean, it's a Sork after all. Like 1 KD and the things can turn, right? He got a stiffen there, but no follow-up.
I mean, the Sork is playing our hearts out. Oh, good damage by the Dracania, who also did take some, but healed the back up straight away. Yeah. Looks like he's playing the chip game. A little bit of backpedaling there by the Sork. Did manage to get away with it. I think she's a Nightmare.
Nightmare. I got a stiffen again, but no connection. Like no
follow-up.
No follow-up connection there.
A little bit of backpedaling, and that time she got punished for it. Well played by GMC. Good sweep right there. And,
well played by GMC.
Hopefully, last chance has a bit better game in their next round.
All right, so. We have last chance with 2 points and GMC with 3 points. Wait a second, let's... Thanks Johnny. Alright, apparently there were some weird people in chat. Okay, so, yeah, the last chance will also stay in there this time again, I think. We have the next matchup coming up is the last chance versus Fear Factory. That was our Striker Ninja comp. What do you think?
Oh, I mean, I want the Striker Ninjas to win, and after how dominant they were against Balls Deep, I do think if they're playing last chance, did you say? Yeah, I do think they're going to probably win this one pretty easily. Even though Ranger is really strong, I'd say Ninja is very good at punishing Rangers. So, and I mean, Striker's pretty good as well. The Ranger can grab the Striker easier than the Striker can CC the Ranger, if the Ranger can play at top quality game level. So we'll have to see what happens.
Yeah, but I'm definitely with you here, I think. It's just, I mean, they were able to beat Balls Deep. So when people say top view, then I actually go back to top view. I like this more too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not recording. I'm just following people around to shot call as best I can, and this is last chance to have a chance at qualifying.
Yeah. So, by the way, I forgot to mention that we have Armin for tomorrow, so you guys can be excited for that.
That's
So
gonna
match
be
has
awesome.
commenced.
The match has commenced. The Strikers playing pretty aggressive. Last Chance playing pretty aggressive as well. The Ninjas invis. Soda already on her back.
Ooh, we got the
but
CC.
that was a good peel, but Soda still died because she keeps refusing to V. This poor Ranger needs to V more. Well, at least once in this match.
And they got to be fair, the peel was not too bad though. There was definitely peel going on, but the Ranger needs to V. Like,
yeah, if the Ranger could V, that at least gives them a little bit more opportunity to make a comeback here. But yeah, I'm very excited to have Armin with us tomorrow. Absolutely top-notch caster, as everyone who's seen any of his tournaments knows. So I appreciate him taking the time to come help out the console community. Top lad, and I wish him an Iranian Happy New Year. That was just a couple nights ago.
oh, you mean you're talking about Armin, right? Yeah, I'm super happy to have him. I'm super happy to have him tomorrow. Like, his commentating is next level. I'm happy to have him for the finals and semifinals, quarterfinals. All right,
100%.
match has commenced. Let's see if Last Chance can pull their last chance off.
Last chance is last chance. What are they gonna do with it? Here we go. I mean, both sides playing pretty passive. The Ninja is invis. I don't know where he is, but I mean, the Striker goes in. He does a spiral, doesn't get a connection. Well protected by Last Chance. Ninja's trying to apply some pressure. Everyone's kind of dancing around at the moment. Striker just trying to do some chips, staying protected. A very nice CC and a V popped by the Striker right there. I don't know where the Ninja is. I think he might be invis around the corners at the moment.
Yeah. See the Striker, but they're definitely playing a bit better this time, actually.
Yeah, I mean, Last Chance is definitely playing a lot better. A lot of chip being done to Soda. Spiral Cannon goes in, well protected. No one got CC'd by it. It was a well-positioned Spiral Cannon, I will say.
Oh, nice Storm here.
Beautiful job by the Ninja. Absolutely punishing the Ranger. And again, I think maybe for the final time, the Sork is in a 2v1, and the Striker is just, and the Ninja is just pounding him down.
Oh,
fantastic punishment right there, out of the nightmare, and very well played. Right,
really well played.
Unfortunately, I think Last Chance is going to get kicked out with that final score.
It seems like it, yes. So we have Fear Factory getting another 3 points, and Last Chance staying on the 3 points. I will say though, still thanks for Last Chance to coming, because otherwise this group would have missed one team. So thanks for that, guys. So for our last match this group, we have Fear Factory versus GMC. What do you think, Anso?
I mean, I want Fear Factory to win, but if GMC can take the W, it's gonna make things very interesting to see who's gonna go up and who's gonna go down, because the points are gonna be very close if that happens. But personally, like I said, a little bit biased over here. I do love the Striker Ninja combo, so I do want to see them come out victorious. And Dracania is very prone to getting grabbed if a lot of pressure is applied to her.
Yeah.
And both the Ninja and the Striker have 2 grabs each, so that's 4 grabs that Dracania has to evade. The Sork really needs to play around the Dracania and try and punish the Striker and the Ninja when they come in for those grabs, since the attempt is no longer protected. So it can go either way, but my heart and my mind is with the Striker Ninja combo for this one.
When if GMC should win, both Fear Factory, Borsdeep, and GMC are on 7 points. then we have a few more matches this round, because then they need to fight each other again.
Okay.
And they're all on 7 points.
This is gonna be interesting.
So if Fear Factory should win, Borsdeep and Fear Factory will be in the knockout stage. If GMC should win, we will have more fights in Group A going on.
Alright, I mean, time will tell what happens here, but I do think Fear Factory is going to win this one. But GMC's proven to be fearsome opponents. All of the teammates from both, all of the challengers from both teams over here have played fantastic games so far.
Yeah.
So time will tell.
So we have 10 seconds. Oh, this is exciting, man. I can't wait to see who will get the 5 points here. I mean, Fear Factory knows if they win now, it's their guaranteed way to knockout. But if they lose now, they have to still fight their way through it.
Yep,
right.
Striker pops the E-buff here, so he's going to play very, very aggressive. I would recommend the Dracania team to back off a little bit. And it looks... No, they're not everyone's. They're kind of all going in here. All guns are blazing. There was a stiff, but no follow-up, right, unfortunately.
Oh, the Striker is taking a lot of chip here.
Oh, that's so low!
So low, but he managed to actually get away there. He E-buffed to get his health back. Definitely
that was a really good grab and a really good E-buff right there. It was vital that he E-buffed because he might have got chipped down in that engagement. There might be a DC.
There might be a
unfortunately.
DC, yep.
Oh, maybe not. It might have just been a glitch on our side. It looks like everything's back up and running. Striker's taking some chip, but he's doing really well. Disengaging, waiting for his ninja to get back in it. If the ninja's still
there's
here,
there's the grab.
Beautiful
there's the grab on the...
grab! The ninja's coming up! Oh, I didn't realize the V was still available! A lot of damage being done to Dracania! They're trying to just chip him out!
Ooh, got
they
the
have
CC
a
on
grab!
the
They do
ninja!
have the grab! They need to take their time, they need to take their... Unfortunately, didn't get the re-CC right there. That PA did manage to save the Dracania's life. We do have the Sork on the ground! No re-CC, unfortunately!
He tried to grab, but he tried to grab. I think he resisted actually there. I'm not too sure, but...
There might have been a resist. It might have been just slightly out of range. Oh, a lot of damage being... Oh, the ninja's actually down! It's a 2v1 from the Striker who's playing his heart out. He's doing really well! He's so low!
He's slow. He got chipped out.
Really That's so unfortunate. Fear Factor had 3 victory opportunities there, but they couldn't finish it. And GMC just turned it around last minute. I didn't see what happened to the ninja, but absolutely well played by GMC to keep their cool in high pressure scenarios and clinch a victory at the end.
To be honest, I was surprised to see actually the chip damage dealt to the Striker was insane in this match. He's really careful. He can't just freely grab. Like, he gets melted down so fast. That's crazy. So
when they grab that Dracania right there, they need to play it slow, do a KD, wait for the PA to finish, and just finish him off at the end. Unfortunately, they panicked a little bit. All right, well, next round has started. That Sork from GMC coming in real aggressive.
Oh,
so
got
the
grab instantly grab.
What a beautiful grab and a well-timed.
Oh, and knockdown. Oh, but he was able to V there, so unfortunately got a down smash or something. I mean, both Vs are out, though.
Both the Vs. 100%. They need to just play slow here, go for the grab on the Dracania, and take an easy victory. Well, I say easy. If a lot of chip being done to the Striker... Dracania's a little bit low as well, but I think his PA is still available. The Striker just dancing around.
The ninja's too often in the...
Beautiful spiral cannon! This should be all she wrote!
And
oh my goodness, the Sork is down! Fantastic job.
And really well grab there!
Beautiful! Is just destroying the enemy team!
Oh, he's taking it back, guys! Perfect. Oh, that was beautiful.
Back to back. He does a catch on the Sork with the spiral cannon, finishes off the Sork, dashes straight into the Dracania, picks her up, and that's all she wrote for GMC in that round. And now it's 1-1. Who's gonna win?
It's hard, bro. This is the point of group. This is the match of Group A. Depending on who wins now, we will have completely different outcomes.
Who knows? We still might have that draw.
I mean, no, don't start with the draw.
All right, here we go. The round has started. This Dracania just beaming it down.
Trying to get this is everything. This is the match of Group A. Depending on the outcome, we are done.
The Striker taking a lot of chip. The ninja E-buffed right here. There is the PA by the Dracania. It's got a little bit of time to be super aggressive with it. The Striker's focusing on the Sork.
They're trying to
Draconians-
focus the striker here, but I don't know where the ninja is all the time. Okay, there the ninja's
The-
back.
the ninja's-
Ooh, ninja
oh!
got deleted the instantly. Oh, bro, the
He was in the wrong place at the wrong time. This is going to be very difficult for the striker now for the amount of chip damage he can take. He needs to do a very, very quick grab and try and take one of them out. But he's just, look at him, he's just slowly being chipped away. It's not looking good. He's trying to run. The pressure's being kept up by GMC. And
he got a CC on the sword.
He got the grab. He's so low.
slow.
He needs to back up. He needs to back up.
Oh, he got the fucking CC. Does he get it? Can he get it? And he got, bro, he got it. He got it. It's 1v1. What the fuck, man? Oh my
He's just
god.
absolutely
Going
dominating
crazy.
this game.
Whoa, oh fucking hell, what a play.
He's got plenty of time. He just needs to get a little bit of healing done and position himself for a grab. He should be able to easily win this. But if he doesn't pay attention, the Dracania can delete him. Oh, that was a bit risky.
That was risky grab attempt there, yeah. But it can work on a Dracania. She's not the fastest, Lars. You still need to be careful, though. He still has a minute left, so he has all the time. I would definitely also try.
I've never seen this striker before, and I'm very impressed by how he's playing. He's really just
Lucifero, man.
dominating all the
really
matches.
good
Is that
player.
Lucifero?
That's Lucifero,
okay,
yeah.
I didn't notice the family name. Okay, fair enough. He's improved a hell of a lot since my long break. He's coming in with a spiral cannon, doesn't get the connection. He's trying to set up for the grab. The Dracania is doing well to position in a way to not be grabbed.
And
so
also,
that's pretty admirable.
HP timers are definitely in favor of the Dracania with chip.
They
damage.
are. I think there was a failed grab attempt. Just the chip damage. The Draconia's go. Okay, grab him. Grab him. So yes. There we go. Take your time. Take your time. Go for the KD.
And he goes for double KD, and he
Beautiful.
takes the victory there. Oh my god.
Absolute beast
Fucking
mode.
hell. Beast
Fear
mode.
factor showing up. That striker just gave us one of the most entertaining matches I've seen for a long time in the tournaments that we've held for console. Beautiful job.
That
fantastic game.
Insanely well played, man. That was one of the best plays I've seen so far in our tournaments. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. So this is our end standpoint. So we have Fear Factory with 9 points participating for the knockout stage, and Boss Sheep with 7 points participating for the knockout stage as well. So GMC with 5 points, Last Chance with 3 points. Thanks again for everyone that's in this group. Thanks for GMC and Last Chance for participating. You did absolutely amazing, and thanks for Last Chance for providing another team so quickly. So Boss Sheep and Boss Sheep and Fear Factory will go on to the knockout stage, and we will continue with our next group. What is Group B? Let me quickly introduce you to Group B. So Group B, we have Riot, Who, Main, and Vark. Riot coming in on Sladom with Mushi, on a Zerka and Hashashin, and Who on with Shimas and AJ on Sorg and Nova, Awakening, and Zoo and Siri for main on Nova and Kunoichi, and for Vark it's Linux and Kartiana on Sorg and Corsair. So
I'm really loving this.
Sorry,
I'm really loving this Group B. I'm really loving this Group B bracket. We have a lot more diversity in terms of classes. I haven't seen how Nova's performed in a long time. I'm excited to see the Hash Zerka combo. That's my favorite team to watch the gameplay on. Lots of slows, lots of grab, great mobility, great damage, good essays. And we do have 2 Sorks, we have 2 Novas, we got a Kuno, we got a Corsair. This is going to be some very exciting gameplay.
So our first matchup is Vark versus Shu. So we have Sorg and Corsair, Awakening Corsair, versus Sorg and Nova, Awakening Nova. What do you think?
Honestly, I'm not quite sure how Corsair and Nova are doing these days, but going from my previous knowledge, I would side with the Nova team over here. If it's a Suck Nova as well, that's just going to be really hard
It's
for
Awakening.
the Sork and the Corsair to deal. It's Awakening? Okay. So that gives a little bit more chance to Varg, but Awakening Nova is really strong, and it does have a great grab, and if he can grab the Corsair on those long animations, that'll be pretty key, but we'll have to see what happens.
So we are still waiting on some people. We got some issues with inviting. It's always the Elves and the Iceman. I don't know why people always have to switch those around just to troll someone. I don't get it, man. It's so annoying.
It is what it is. We'll get these rounds started as soon as possible. But
So we have
is who a new guild? I haven't.
So
is that the name of the guild? Who? Or what's the name of the guild?
Who is a relative new guild? Yes, they are formed out of some old PvP people. I'm like to be honest, these days I'm also not. I'm not crazy active at the moment, so I missed out a few things when it comes to guild politics. But apparently, who is like a small skirmish open world PvP guild with some experienced PvP players from the
That's
scene.
awesome. That's awesome.
And so I think we have everyone in the AOA now, and we can continue with our first fight in Group B. Varg versus who? Let's see who will take the victory here.
Yep. I want to follow the Nova around, but that class zips so fast. I don't think I'll be able to. Hopefully the consoles can handle it. We'll see what happens here.
Hopefully
everyone is readying up, so there we go. There's the teleports. 20 to 30 seconds, those gates should be up, and the rounds will start shortly.
Alright, so Nova and Nova. To be honest, I didn't see so many Novas, especially not Awakening Novas. But I'm in this group we have Sorks and Novas, like 2 of them. So I'm excited to see what they're doing. And like the Corsair Sork combination, I don't think we have seen this so far.
I haven't. It's interesting to see what happens here. Gates are opening. Double E-buffs popped on Varg's team. They're going to play super aggressive. We can see that little minion.
A lot of damage to the Corsair. What's really good? Oh, they both got deleted there. Holy!
That was chaos. That was pure chaos. Where were the Vs? Guys, you need to V. I need to see some more Vs in these tournaments. That's a absolutely explosive start. And who counter E-buffed and just traded them down. Easy peasy right there.
To be honest, I'm not even 100% sure how they did that there.
I got no idea. I looked at the screen and it was over.
Yeah, pretty much, right? This was crazy. Didn't expect that to happen. So
that was a 15-second round. I think that's the fastest round we've ever had.
Yeah, I think you're right. To be honest, I think they need to change something here, because if they lose, they will lose those points. And
Who is playing super aggressive? They're looking for that chip game. One of the Who members got CC'd and did have to pop their V. Varg is trying to take advantage, but it's hard to do that against the Sork, and there was no sniff on the V either. So this is a bit more interesting round. They're playing a little bit safer now. Some engages happening. We've got one on the ground. That could be all she wrote.
The Nova is dead from who? Really well played by Varg here. And we have the 2v1 situations. It's still a Sork, right? So she definitely can pull up. But she's taking a lot of chip there from the Corsair and the Sork. He's a Nightmare. Needs to be careful. You can get sniffed out of Nightmare, but was able to let the
doing a little bit of backpedaling there. She did manage to get away. Okay, well that's a safe distance to do some backpedaling. She's got a forward guard up, and the Varg is just taking it slow. They're like, look, we don't need to go up there. You have to come to us. That's what she's doing. It looks like she's getting chipped down. No catches with the Grim. Sork's doing her best. That was a cheeky Dream of Doom. Got away with it, but did not connect with it. And disengaged again.
AJ is a good Sork, but Varg is playing it absolutely correct here. They're not rushing it too much, not playing too aggressive. Don't give the Sork the opportunity to CC.
Yep. I mean, that's the smart play. And just look, every time Who comes in, just being chipped away. And this could be all she wrote. Are they going to play aggressive hits, finish her off? No, they're just taking their time. They're like, we don't need to play aggressive. It's fine. We can wait on timers. we're not going to be caught out by a Sork who can very easily half combo you in this environment. So, I mean, it is the right play in my opinion. And
they know
they're
that
going to have to wait another minute.
I mean, AJ is considered definitely a good Sork, so they know he definitely can run the X. So playing the safe way now is absolutely correct. Their HP timer's up to 50%, so both teams need to be careful now.
Both teams definitely do need to be careful. If the Sork engages on whose side and doesn't get a CC, she needs to run away straight away. Because if not, she'll probably die standing very quickly. Dreamer Doom from distance, doing some good shit!
And he's dead! The Sork's dead! He got it! He got the fucking damage off. It was so much damage there from behind. I think he got him like in I think in crows from back attack damage, yeah.
Yeah, he got some back attacks, it was just enough to finish it off right there. Unfortunately, the slow play isn't working out so far. The Corsair's just getting deleted. She's so low. The Sork's playing super aggressive. Corsair's trying to get a little bit of space, trying to use some of that range damage, some range CCs. Unfortunately, no connections, and that's going to be victory for who on health timer.
Who wins on health timers? Yeah, great job, guys. Good, well played. To be honest, though, VAC did a great job there. They played absolutely smart against that Sork. Don't get me wrong. In the end, they messed it up a bit. They underestimated how much damage the Sork will do.
It does look like that in the trial environment, Sorks do have a little bit of an edge because they can evade so much damage so easily and then apply so much chips so quickly.
Yeah.
It does look like a top class for a 2v2 Arena of Solar trial character format, and that's probably why we see so many of them.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, yeah, probably. We have so many Sorks, if no idea, man. It's crazy. But the class diversity in general in this tournament is not that high. It's not high at all. Like, we have mostly the same classes. We have some peaks, like one Awakening Ranger, one Wusa even. Who I'm really excited to see the Wusa, because we just got the trial Wusa, so I was excited to see how Wusa is doing in trial environment.
Well, I'm also very happy that Console didn't get the new class. That new class is an absolute nightmare to deal with. I've played against it on PC, and it looks like we're going to get the nerfed version on Console. For everyone that doesn't want to play the class, that is going to be an advantage for you guys. But so what do you think?
Next matchup. Sorry. I'm a bit wrong here with the thingies here. Sorry, I'm still new to this, kind of. No, I'm not. But so we have Who versus Riot. And we have the Sork and Nova versus the Hush and the Zerker that you like to see.
I mean, I want to see the Hash and the Zerker win. Honestly, the biggest match I want to see right now in the future is the Hash and Zerker versus the Ninja and Striker. But I do want Riot's team to win. However, we've seen how effective the Sork is, and we've seen how competent the Who players are. So it's either player's game, and the slows, I will say the slows are going to be very effective against that Nova, so maybe they can capitalize on that. But what do you think?
To be honest, Mushi and Sladom are really good players. They trained a lot on Hush and Zerg. It's a really good combo. However, it's hard to say. I think the Nova needs to be... The Nova can be really good against the Zerker. Like, super fast CC classes. Zerker, still a lot of gaps. But I do think in this environment, I actually do think that the Hush is a bit better. Like, direct 1v1 is better than against the Sork than other way around.
I mean, what I would really be doing if I was on Riot's team is just trying to put a slow on that Nova, calling it out and capitalizing on it. I don't know how much concentration I'll put on the Sork, but I always do keep an eye out for that Grim Reaper. It is a good grab opportunity if you are ready for it. If you're not, you can easily be CC'd on the grab chance. So we'll have to see how it goes, and I'm excited to see what tactics they decide to take in this upcoming round.
So we have the matches starting any 10 seconds. Like this will be a really interesting match, because we haven't really seen a lot of them. I know they're good players, but fighting against Riot, what is pretty much main members, right, is We will see
Alright,
how this works.
gates are open. One
Instant
debuff's been popped by the enemy Nova, and the sword, and the hash.
Everyone's e-buffing it. That's the right thing to do. They got a CC on the Zerker, but no connection on the Stiff. They need to be careful. Oh, we got a knockdown on the fucking Nova. And no one able
the
to
The Sork is gone. The
the
Sork is gone. The Nova's gone.
Oh, the how did the Sork die?
I don't know, bro. They died.
How did
And
the
I will say, the Zerker didn't pop a Z-buff, so they have a huge advantage coming into this next round to be able to just plow them from a distance right here.
Man,
I don't even know what happened, but I know Riot did well because they came out victorious right there.
this the Sakash, right? The Sakash on Trust. So I don't know, man. Sork is, don't get me wrong, Sork has a lot of damage, but I don't know what it is, but I think Sakash is even better.
The block jump range on Sakash against the FG on Sork is very, very effective. So they do have to be aware of that on the Sork side. And Riot just slowly taking control of the center. Couple of tornadoes coming out, swapping sides. Still no e-buff pop. I mean, all the e-buffs are back up. So,
we got
they did catch the Zerker, but no follow-up.
No follow-up here.
The slow has been applied to...
Ooh, we got a CC. Nice V here. Nice V. Got a knockback, but no CC connection. Oh, they are CCing each other a lot, but not like following up here. So
the follow-ups are a little bit rusty. Mushi is taking decent chip. He's down to 35%. He's got to be careful. The Zerker has e-buffed. He wants to plow them from a distance. Oh, there's so much damage being done to the Sakash. He did manage to just back out though. I don't know why the Nova's playing so far back.
I mean, she was kind of low. Ooh, we got the nice perch there. Really nice perch catch from Mushi on the Nova. Instantly got a kill, and it's a 1v2. Good. Oh, we got the move. It's a 1v1. Nice
a beautiful play by the Sork. I mean, Zerk has a lot of...
Oh, what a great CC by Slano from the Nightmare with the stun, bro. This is hard to time.
That was so risky.
This is hard to time, man.
Bro,
and he got no follow-up, though.
A millisecond to the left, a millisecond to the right, he would have got CC'd. Absolutely fantastic play. And he did get the V right there, so... all Vs, I think, are down now.
Like
1v1.
1v1. Like, I would definitely give the advantage to the Soak here, just class-based and 1v1s.
Yeah.
But, I mean, this Zerker can apparently CC Soaks with the unsafe stun out of Nightmare, so they have to see how this goes.
Definitely class-wise, Sork has the advantage. There's a lot of gaps that she can punish, but this is a top-tier Zerker. So, we'll have to see how this goes. The Sorks is trying to play, she doesn't have the range of the Zerker, so she's just trying to play by the pillars here.
That's smart.
That's smart tactics right there.
Definitely smart. He's trying to get he tried to get the frontal guard there with the TBS with Thermax Slash. Great idea to do, but sadly no connection. Needs to be really careful. Try to play the slow.
I don't know if he got the oh, he's got the slow on to the Sork.
Slow on the Sork.
This would be a decent time to play aggressive. Unfortunately, that Grimm's going to be back up, so maybe not. Did he get him? No. It looked like he got him on my screen for a second. Oh, that was a great backpedal to not get hit by the damage from the Grim. Well done by the Zerker, who's running around. He's trying to use his range to his advantage. The Sork's a bit more centered now. He doesn't have the pillars for protection. That was a good trading from both teams.
Right.
There's only
5
2 seconds left.
2 seconds. And it's Slano! He got the victory by like a tiny bit of HP left.
Bro, he out-traded a Sork. Fantastic, man. That is very difficult. That is very difficult for a Zerker
really
to do that.
That's crazy cool. I like this a lot. That's good. That's really good. All right, we have...
Well done, gents.
All right, Riot is taking... That was a close one, though. That was like the last one. That was definitely a close one. So...
Yeah, I mean, that Sork almost turned it around.
Almost, yeah. But Slalom is a fantastic Zerker. Like, you just saw, like, this stun on a Nightmare is fantastic catch, bro. We have seen so many good plays already. Like, so good. I love it.
His positioning's top-notch. His slows are fantastic. His risky plays are working for him so far. And his positioning is just... It's top class, man. It's top class. I want to see how far they can go.
So Riot is taking the 3 points, Who is taking to 4 points, and Varg is still at the 1 point. And now we have Who versus Main. So we have Siri and Zoo on Kuno, and Nova versus Who with Soak and Nova. What do you think here?
I mean, Main was my old guild, and I know the players on Main side here. They are some of the best players on their classes. However, Who has shown what they have in these matches. They've shown they've got what it takes. It can go either way, but if I was a betting man, I would go for Main. However, I do like underdogs. I love seeing a new guild, and I also love the icon for their guild as well. So I do have a soft spot for Who in this one. How about you?
To be like, it's hard to say. It's really hard. It's really hard to say. The thing is, I saw Siri and Zoo when we had the pre-tourney for Main. They were struggling against some teams a lot. So,
Okay.
like, it's not.
I
that
mean,
they're
Kuno's not. Kuno isn't the best at the minute in terms of power levels. So
on trials, not
there is
really.
that.
But on trial, it depends. But the thing is, I don't really understand why Siri's on a Nova. He says succession decay is too boring. What I get, but still. So match has commenced.
Damn right. All right. E-buff popped on the Nova by on Who's team. Got a couple of sock bubbles out in the middle. No chips being done. They're kind of just dancing around each other, not getting any connections in, and they are playing very protected.
They are
kind of just swapping sides. They're respecting each other's teams. They're not full committing yet. They're just trying to see if someone makes an early mistake that they can punish. Tried to do a little bit of chip against the pros. Didn't get too far with it.
Ooh, the Kuno got to seat there, but no follow-up.
Very fortunate. Very fortunate. So both E-buffs are down on Main's team. However, Who does have E-buffs available? I believe, unless the icons are glitching out at the moment.
Yeah, they're sometimes glitching up, but it could be right on this one. They're all playing really careful here, actually.
Yeah, I mean, this is an intense match. They're really, like I said, they're respecting each other's gameplay. They're not taking any big risks.
Lot
Right
of
there.
chip damage there dealt to Main's team.
Main is both around the 50% margin. They are definitely a little bit behind on the health, but they got a little bit of chip back. They're getting a little bit of healing, taking their time, throwing some Dreamer
Did you see
Dooms.
that? Oh, nice! No, but he got the V. That's
There was also another catch as well by Dreamer Doom, but wasn't quick enough on the follow-up right there. And yeah, I mean, Series just playing on the side here.
Zeus, they're definitely trying to get off some CCs. They need to. They don't have the instant burst with the setup they have, like instant burst damage, like Soak does, for example.
You're definitely right. I mean, they just keep swapping sides over here. A little bit of chip being done on Who's side. Oh, and they're chipping right back. Oh, 40% on. Wait, someone died. The Nova died.
The Nova died, so it's the Nova died, and they take the victory. Main takes it. How did the Nova die? Did you see that?
I didn't see what happened. I saw they both split off into 1v1s, and unfortunately I wasn't with the 1v1 where the death happened, so I didn't see it. But 2 1v1s. They won the 1v1s for Main, so they got the first round. That was really a really good match. A lot of dancing around, a lot of slow plays, a lot of protections. They're trying to come in and get a cheeky CC, and it took all the way to the last minute for anyone to get eliminated there. So, absolutely top quality matchup right here.
This was definitely a patient match. Like Main tries to go for those catches, and not for those instant I kill you, right? So
yeah, there's a lot more tactical plays being made at the moment. Conservative tactical plays.
But who did good? Like this also could have been like the other way around. Like once you see on one side, especially it's a knockdown, that the thing is over.
There was multiple times there they were winning the HP battle, so they could have easily just chipped someone down. And again, just playing around the center over here, dancing around. We see some Dreamer Dooms being thrown. Some crows that was quickly cancelled there by the Sork. The Kuno pressuring the Sork in the middle. Unfortunately, can't get a CC, and just very well protected. Very well protected from both sides. We've got a couple of sock bubbles in the middle, trying to play the zoning game. Grim thrown out by Who there, but not close to any connections, unfortunately for him. Little bit of chip being done to Siri. She's just backing off, trying to use her suck bubbles as a deterrent. And slowing back down a little bit. We're going into 2 1v1s again.
Yeah, it's more like 2 1v1s, right? Like they're definitely playing the really careful catching game. It's also hard to fight.
Beautiful catch by Siri, and she does pop the V. So now they get to 2v1. No way, she's going for the sniff. What a beautiful sniff! That was not the right place to come out there from the V. Great capitalization by Siri's Nova, and 2v1. I do think they can just play it. Siri does get CC'd, and she decides to play it safe, go for the V. So they should just play it slow here, take their time. Don't allow the Sorg to make any crazy plays like she has been all game, every single round. So let's see what happens. I think they are going to do that. They're going to, like they've been playing so far, more conservative, playing back. Yeah, they're just forcing the Sorg to come to them.
Yeah, exactly. See, they're doing the same, bro. I swear, AJ is already so upset because everyone's doing this to him. Like also Varg, they did this to him. Like he has no chance of the people just chasing him. They're just not doing it. I think
it's not the smart place.
No, it's not. But normally people always chase the Sorg. You know.
That's true. I mean, I'm guilty of it. All right, some chips going down, but still relatively healthy on both sides. Ooh, that Sorg did a lot of damage to Siri right there. Siri does have
nice
to be careful.
CC!
Now doing it.
Really nice CC, but I got the weed. Can he sniff it? If he can sniff it now, he might be able to pull it, but no.
Oh, the Sorg did get stuck in the sucking bubble for a little bit there, but did iframe straight out of it without much trouble. And there's only 15 seconds left!
Ooh,
and Main takes beautiful back attack to get behind the forward guard right there. Great job by Zoo. I think it was a block jump catch. I'm not 100% certain though.
I think
but yeah, great job by Main.
But great job by Main, but Who played like still really well. Like it was a nice match. It was nice to see. I think you see how dangerous Siri and Zoo are with they're separating their enemies, playing 1v1, like playing more for those catches. And they're both really well placed, right? They know how to catch their opponent.
Yeah, what I really like is they split them up and then they crossfire. You can see after the split up, one person will kind of like run down to the other side to try and catch the other one off guard, or they pop a V. And I loved Siri's play there when he popped the V. Instead of playing for 2v1, he just punched it to the other side of the playing field and managed to get the perfect sniff on the V right there. So that was just experience right there that's really showing on Main's team.
So we have Main winning this one, getting the 3 points, and Who is ending with 5 points in total. Depending on outcome, it's still possible for them to come to the knockout stage, but we have to see how this will go. So the next touch matchup we have is Main versus Riot. So,
alright,
Main versus Riot, what do you think?
I do think Main has the advantage in terms of class matchup, because they got a lot of ways to CC the Zerker, but I want Riot to win here because like I said, my second, if maybe even my favorite composition right there is the Hash and Zerker.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But like my heart is with Riot, but my brain is with Main on this one.
Alright, let's see. Match has commenced. This is like, okay, I will give you a little spoiler here, okay? So in our pre-main tourney, like they got deleted by Sladom and Mushi.
Really?
They had zero chance against them, yeah. So this will be pretty much a rematch for Siri and for Zoo.
Maybe they learned something from those pre-matches from earlier. Time will tell. If I was them, I'd definitely be trying to focus on the Zerker on this one. And I mean, look, you can see the respect that they have for each other here.
They definitely do have respect, yeah.
Oh, I think Siri had to pop her V right there. Looked like she got CC'd. Yeah. Okay, Siri came out in a safe place. No sniffing happening right there. I think that was a slow put on Siri as well.
That was a slow, yes, it was a slow. Mushi is getting a kind of low, needs to be careful.
Oh, what a lovely
nice
grab! There's no
he was able. Mushi got to see. It's a knockdown too. No V available. Oh, he died. Really well played there by Zoo, getting the knockdown on Mushi. Or that they didn't didn't, that were not able to kill Siri was so unfortunate there. And Slaughter was, ooh, they took it around. That was nice.
Yeah, there was he got hit started right there, and instead of getting a lava pisser, he jumped. Unfortunately, after the knockback or the stiff.
No, that's so
but I mean, look, Riot was about to win, but they didn't get the re-CC. That's so unfortunate. But I mean, Siri and Zoo did really well to keep their calm and just punish it. They punished it, came back, and turned it around. Fantastic job by Main. And I'm excited to see what happens in round 2.
I mean, like I said, like Riot definitely can still pull this back, but I think Zoo and Siri, they definitely trained. They knew they knew that was gonna happen. They knew they need to train against that comp.
Let's see who's gonna pop their E-buffs this round. It looks like all the E-buffs are available if there isn't visual glitches.
Looks like all of them available, yes. All right, we have
a little bit of ranged pressure from Riot, but no connections. A little bit of chip done to Zoo, but he'll be fine. Zoo's trying to come in, put in some pressure. He's taking some chip on the way in as well. I don't think anyone was caught by that slow, so... Again, they're using their range on Riot's side, but... is that Zoo trying to pop in a little bit. Again, they avoided the slow, so that's well played.
They're really trying to get some one CC to fetch some CC, but they're trying to stick together like Riot. Like last time, they played super aggressive and just deleted the other team, but this time, it's super interesting to see how now they change their playstyle. But Zoo and Siri are super dangerous because they try to only go for those little catches and then they just slowly kill you.
They play the rat game.
Yeah.
They're teaming up on the Zerker. Did take a lot of chip on Zoo's side, I believe. Mushy's a little bit low as well. And Riot, they're kind of splitting back up on opposite sides, taking their time. Mushy tries to go in there, does a little bit of chip, takes a little bit of chip. He's stuck in the...
So they're both stuck in the... in the Nova thing. But
a lot of damage being done to Siri.
It's
going to be hard for them to chase Siri, though. Siri's trying to come in, but didn't manage to get a catch on that aggressive play right there. I think that was a missed grab by the Zerker. I'm not quite sure. A little bit of range pressure again over here. No, unfortunately, no connections. So I'm running around. Riot's taking the center field, and I mean, Main they're just trying to play very, very passive over here. Lots of damage on Mushy. Oh, he needs to disengage and be very, very careful. I'm surprised Main's not trying to pressure him for that.
I mean, Zoo kinda is, and Siri is probably coming from the other side now, but Zoo's also really on. Needs to careful.
Oh, Mushy's almost dead!
There! Really good. Siri just waited for the opportunity. Siri's succeed! But it's knocked down!
He's gonna get a knockdown!
No!
Oh, he's gonna get it!
Oh no, he got the grab!
What a grab! Oh my god!
Oh, that's so unfortunate for Slam there, and he gets probably sniffed out there. And Main is taking the victory here.
Main does take the victory from that CC. What's the skill called they did with the KD right there? The Zerker skill?
With the... what is this called? I don't know what's...
I can't.
Bro, I don't know.
Basically, it's a sniff at the beginning, it's got range, it's got a lot of damage, and it's a KD at the end.
I know what you mean.
But the way the timing worked out, he didn't manage to get a stiff because the character was on the ground, and he got up too early for the knockdown portion of the skill to kick in. What he should have done there is done a little bit of range chip, wait for the stand-up animation to be able to hit the stiff on the skill to follow up on the knockdown, but there was a lot of pressure. I would have not been able to do it myself, and unfortunately he wasn't able to do it either. So Main does take the victory right there. Very well played by Riot, and Main managed to get their redemption after losing the rounds in the practice matchups. So well done to Siri, and
I expected them to lose again, to be honest, because they got 3-0'd last time, like in 15 minutes or so. It's crazy. But so the next matchup we have is Vark versus Main. So we have the Zog and the Corsair. What do you think here? I mean, we saw Main super strong. Don't get me wrong. Zoo and Siri are like cancer to deal with. But
I do think the advantage is definitely on Main side. They could do a lot of chip to the Corsair, and it's not too hard for them to evade the Corsair damage either, because they are rack classes. They've got plenty of iframes, the Kuna's got plenty of iframes, and they both got plenty of FGs. and the Nova can just move out the way so easily because the Corsair skills aren't the fastest. But we'll see what happens. I mean,
We'll see what
the
happens.
Sork is a Sork. The Sork is a Sork.
Sork
We
is a
always
Sork.
turn the game around. It's just one Grim away. That's all it is. One Grim away from victory.
That is true, but I don't know, man. Like, I kind of hope for Vark here. Like, I just want them to win because it
They
would be
are the
so good.
underdogs.
Yeah, definitely are the underdogs. I mean, Syrians too. They are so good, but if Vark could pull like one win off, that would be great.
Definitely. All right, gates are opening. Round has commenced. I think that's E-buff popped by
E-buff
Zoo
popped,
right there,
and by
and
Katiana
popped
as
by
well.
the Sork. Playing
Kunos-
aggressive on this one.
Yeah, they're definitely playing aggressive on this one. They think they don't need to be
Varg's doing
careful.
well to stick together.
Kuno's trying to... No, they're trying to stick together. Syrians do, they're not overcommitting. They're trying a bit.
No, that.
Oh, we got a CC there, but
Oh!
no! Follow up! Knockdown,
and the
follow up!
follow-up!
Ooh, and the song's dead. This is what I mean. They
was-
they stick in sometimes like with the little CCs and then they just kill you with a knockdown. It's
The cheeky
so
attacks.
cheeky, yeah.
I'm so surprised they killed the Sork first. And that
And
was
then
a
we see
last
the
second
Corsair.
follow-up. That was, and there goes the Corsair. That was a last second follow-up as well. It looked like the Sork was just about to get away, but no, they managed for the Sork on the ground, didn't give him a V opportunity, and took the victory right there. So first round does go to main.
Damn, man, it's so crazy how efficient Syrians are with that. It's insane. Like they definitely trained. They were not able to do this.
Yeah,
That well.
They back up a little bit, right? And then just let their opponents feel comfortable, and then just boom, quickly try to zip in and get those back attacks. And it definitely worked out for them in that match, in that round specifically.
So match has commenced. Last match going on. Trying to take the
Alright.
right pillar here. Vark has to be super careful.
Yeah, they're just trying to use the pillar to take away the range, but now they're engaging onto the Corsair. The Corsair is definitely playing it safe. A lot of damage going on to the Sork right there. Already down to 50%.
Oh, so had to
Down
be
to
there.
35%. Are they going to get the sniff?
Ooh,
Oh,
got the CC
that
there.
was a terrible place for the Sork to come out.
yeah.
Great job from the sniff right there.
And the last
And,
point goes to main here. So main will just to all the teams. Main will take the victory here, and they will be. I think they have maxed out points then, when I'm not incorrect. So they will go with 9 points, and Varg with 2. But we still have one match left. It's still Varg versus Riot. What do you think here, Ansu? Do you
I
think-
mean, I'm probably going to go with Riot for this one. Does Varg also have to play Who after, or
no,
has
they
Who played all the...
who played
Okay.
already all there?
So, I mean, if Riot wins, then Riot may going to go through. But if Varg does win, I think everyone will be on 5 points.
Yeah,
no?
if Varg wins, we will have a group showdown pretty much. So how those
Nice.
showdowns pretty much work, they're pretty much like an extra single elimination bracket, right? It's pretty much like
Right,
3
right,
teams, and they all will fight against each other, and the 2 teams that kind of pull the win, they will continue to the knockout stage. That can
Alright,
actually go
alright.
really fast, so we have to see how things will go.
We'll see what happens. I mean, I got a feeling Riot are going to pinch this one pretty quickly, but Varg, I want Varg to surprise me. So let's see how they tackle this round.
All right.
All right, 10 seconds until the gates are up. And the round should be commencing in just a moment. Here we go. Gates are up. Riot making their way to the center nice and slow. Tornado's out by the hash. He's trying to sneakily come up. He could have actually got behind the Sork there from that FG, but unfortunately didn't get the opportunity. I think that was a missed grab right there by the Zerker. I also think he missed the slows, and it did look like he was slowed himself.
Yeah.
Oh, just Oh, what a
got
beautiful
the-
grab! And he's extending it on the V!
No, he's still on the V. No, see, this happens if you instantly never V
We need
from
more
this.
damage! We need more damage! Where was the hash? Where was the communication? But, I mean, they managed to kill the Corsair on the other end anyway. I mean,
he was
well
actually
done.
walking there. You never V from this grab instantly. Never. Like, when you see this grab, just wait until the animation is done. If no one is on you, obviously.
I love how he just took his time. He's like, oh, you V'd? I got you, boo. Spinned him around, threw him up in the air, and headbutted his ass as soon as he came out of V.
Yeah.
Beautiful play right there.
This is Circa, man. But this is also just possible because it's an OG class, no new class would ever
Definitely.
have this. It's only OG.
No, I mean, Zerka is one of my favorite classes to watch. Awakened Zerka specifically is one of my favorite classes to watch perform on the high-end PvP. And here we go. Next round has commenced. It is 1-0 to Riot. Can Varg turn it around? Some range, trying to do some range chips. Not really getting many connections here. The Hash trying to chase down the Corsair. A little bit of zoomy by the Zerka. Varg has the sensor field at the moment. Some range damage, some slows getting popped out.
There's a lot of damage.
Wow, that Corsair didn't even get a chance to V, man. He was there and then he wasn't.
And the knockdown coming on, and the grab. And this time it should be it.
He didn't even V. He's like, yeah, I'm out. I know, it's over.
I'm out. So, Varg will, Riot will take this victory, and this will give Riot the extra points. So, with how the points look at the moment, let me quickly get everything ready for you guys, so I can show you everything. So, with everything looking so far, we have Varg with 3 points, Who with 5 points, Riot with 7 points, and Main with 9 points. That means Riot and Main will participate to the knockout stage, and will fight tomorrow as well. So next up we have Group C. However, before we have Group C, we will do a little break, and this will also be our last group. And with the break, we have a little code for you guys. You can see the code in 1 second on the screen. It's I think it's 100 dust and I think something like a premium elixir box for you guys. Nothing too crazy, but 20k for us. You can sell on the central market or you can save for a later occasion. So we will be back in like around 3 minutes and get something to drink, something to eat, and we will go on with our next group.
Awesome. Look forward to seeing you guys on the other side.
I was down to the wire. You took me on by surprise. There was summer inside. Now I can think of a time that I wasn't sober. We're on a high life and the seasons don't mind. You keep me warm on a cold, long winter night. You always know where to go, where to spend our time together. Don't mind. Wherever we are, we'll
This is different. I'm here, baby. This is definitely my favorite bracket. So many different classes, and I'm happy to see the brothers are back together. Pinder and GTL. They are my favorites to win, but I'll say favorites. They're my preferred choice to win because I know them personally. However, they've got a hard road ahead of them. It's a strong bracket that they're going against, and they've got some strong opponents in the other brackets that have played today as well. So there's a long journey ahead of them, and I also love seeing the Ninja Kuno brother-sister matchup as well. That's awesome. Sage and Striker, lots of damage, lots of protections. And the unknown for me is the Wusa Dracania. I'm not too familiar with these two classes anymore, so I really want to see how they perform. No. I mean, Suck Sage's damage is pretty crazy, but at the same time, he can also take a lot of chip in his movement in trial characters. So it is definitely hard to say. Oh, and they're going against the Kuno Ninja. I don't know. I think Balsdip's going to win because that Spyro Cannon is super, super effective against the Ninja and Kuno if used properly. So we'll have to see what happens. I can't put my money on anyone here. Alright, you can tell me in a minute. Oh, the Ninja gets the grab. The Striker didn't need to be there. He could have saved it for a little bit longer, but I mean, he decided to get out of there with full health, so I respect it.
Thanks, Johnny. My microphone was apparently not on. Sorry, guys.
No worries. Alright, we have a Balls Deep member on the ground with no follow-up. That was a good peel by the Striker to keep the attention there. Sorry, the Ninja to keep the attention there.
The Kuno is already really low here.
Kuno needs to disengage, maybe use some of that invis tactics.
I mean, I definitely would focus this focusing the Sage up.
Oh, they put the Ninja on the back, and the Ninja did have to V. I think all the Vs are down on Storm's side.
Great grab from the Kuno, got the knockdown here, and Growpoint is dead, and the Kuno as well. It's a 1v1 Sage versus.
Bro, that damage! He just killed the guy standing up whilst he was comboing. That was crazy, dude.
I mean, like ideally, I would definitely give them the
I would give the Ninja the advantage.
100%, no question about this. But it is tri characters, and it is Senju. He's a good PvP player overall. If his awareness is on point,
it just takes one mistake or one stutter, and the Ninja can easily be knocked out. But between the forward guards and the double grabs, he does have the advantage in terms of class setup. We'll have to see what happens. We've got 1 minute 15 left. Both players are playing very conservative. Ninja's coming in with a Ninja step and disengaging. It's like, alright, I don't like how this one looks. We'll reset, we'll start again, we'll come around the sides, we'll use some invis, we'll try and confuse our opponent. And you can see
where is he? Where's the Ninja?
He's invis, he's invis.
He's completely invis, okay.
He got invis and just ran away there.
I'm surprised that he's waiting for HP timers because
yeah, I wouldn't wait for the 50% mark. That's definitely going to go to the advantage of the Sage.
Yeah.
See right there. One skill, almost dead.
He got the... Oh, can he sniff now? Can he sniff now?
Sniff it. Stop standing there. Sniff it, man. Go, man.
Can he sniff it?
Get him. Get him.
And he sniffed it, and he got it. Bro, nice, well played by So, actually, it's funny. Normally, on the plan, what was last chance versus Boss Deep. Then we have Varg playing, but the team is called Storm for Storm, bro. I don't know what Johnny did there, but that's fine, brother. So,
no
okay.
Worries.
Varg taking the first point over Boss.
Bro, that Ninja even E-buffed before the guy came out of the V just to make sure he can get it. Fantastic. I love it. That was a great round. So, sorry, what's the Storms? It's not Storm, you said. What's the team for Storm? What's their name?
It is Stormborn, but they're not not playing today. I don't know why the name is. All right, so next match has commenced. I think Boss Team needs to change the game tactics here a little bit. I mean, it's 2 red classes, right? They have a lot of grab. And they get grabbed again
into a grab.
Instantly had to be there. They have to be careful. I think actually that Boss Team might have struggled with this team a lot with 2 reds.
Yep.
Oh, they got CC there. No, and the knockdown on Bropo, but he got the down smash. Can he actually pull it off? No, he just got the down smash.
Close.
That was definitely close. But
if I was them, I'd both just team up on the striker to try and chip him down. But he's getting his health back. The striker does have a lot of healing skills.
The Kuno died. The Kuno died from the Sage. Off screen.
2v1. Varg just killing it here.
No, it's 2v1 for.
Oh, sorry. Balls is a 2v1. Okay, yeah. My mistake. Alright, I mean, Awakened Ninja, let's see what he can do.
This is really
He's got good movement. Unfortunately, he didn't get the CC there. He tried to get the back attacks. He did manage to sidestep that Spiral Cannon, which is very well played. He's taking a little bit of chip. He's trying to position around. He's dancing around his opponents. What a lovely CC by Balls Deep.
That was really nice to see. It's kind of like if he would have gotten Bropo there earlier, then maybe things would have looked different. But so far, point for Boss Deep here.
I think the biggest mistake right there was they should have just double teamed the striker when he was low to try and just get him out of the match as early as possible. They kept on the 1v1 on both ends when the striker was low, and unfortunately the Kuna got punished against the Sage, and that just allowed Balls Deep to sweep up the victory in the end.
So, but we know that Varg definitely can do it. Like, it would be absolutely insane to me if Varg can pull it off against Boss like this. So,
definitely,
we'll see. But it's possible.
They need to be careful of that block jump. A block jump has got quite a few stiffs in these last 2 games from both the Kuna and the Ninja.
Did, yeah.
Spiral Cannon coming in into leg drop, no connect. Ooh, so much damage and a B.
They need to be careful if they're on spot, like on top of each other. Like the damage of the Sage and the striker is really high. They need to be really careful.
It is really, really high. That Sage burst is out of control.
Kuno's trying to fight against the striker here. Needs to be really careful. Ninja's trying to go for the Sage.
He's doing good chip to the striker, but the striker's deciding to disengage, which is the right thing to do. The Ninja's on the ground. Didn't get. The follow-up was not there.
I think that's 2 separate 1v1s there. This is actually like normally I would say that's in the favor of Varg, but still.
Oh, great Spiral Cannon, but he didn't realize. Easy stand up by Varg. Oh, that was a lovely punch.
The Kuno is dead here, and the Ninja.
Yeah, this should be an easy victory. There we go.
Boss Team take that. That was not super smart, but they took 1 victory. What is already impressive against both. So really well played by both teams. But Boss Team taking
2-1 to Balls. The striker did really well right there. He got a catch to the Spiral Cannon.
Yeah.
He didn't capitalize on it, which was unfortunate. But they end up getting that uppercut onto the other opponent. And that's all she wrote. The damage was there, the combo was there, and the game was theirs.
So we have our points, 3 points for Boss Deep and 1 point for Varg. And to be honest, I actually don't really know what our next matchup will be because this is already out of plan. So I hope that this is last chance this time, like it should be the first one, but don't worry, Johnny.
Yep, it looks like it's last chance. So is it Johnny and Jacob helping us out, or is it just Johnny?
It's Johnny.
Appreciate you, Johnny. Doing God's work.
He's doing literally God's work. Yeah.
Keeping the ship running, keeping the gears greased and running.
So next matchup. Oh, his teammate was offline. All right. Then perfect. Then you did the right thing. So we have last chance versus Boss Team, Wusa and Drakenia. Succession, Wusa, Succession, Drakenia versus Awakening Striker, Succession Sage. What do you think?
I mean, I'm gonna go with Balls Deep here because I don't know too much about Drakenia and Wusa, but I do know they're not that difficult to grab. So the striker should be able to come out here with a grab, and that damage. I mean, we saw what the Sage can do, man.
Yeah, it's
in mid, the guy's got someone on the ground, and the Sage killed him just as fast as the other guy that was comboing a downed opponent with down attack. absolutely crazy
that's
damage on the
Sack Sage,
Suck
man.
Sage.
That's Sack Sage. That's how it should
Yeah,
work. Like,
I
apparently.
mean, yeah, I mean, I'm not complaining, man. I'm not complaining.
But we don't know how Wusa is on Trust. We still we got a pretty new
Oh yeah, I don't know what the damage is going to be like.
We don't know what
on
Wusa
trial
will
character.
be like. Like, because Wusa is good against DR. She could like be a wild card in this tournament. We don't know yet.
True, true. Oh, a great stun into a grab by the striker. Needs the V. Good job on the V right there. Held it. Didn't go too early with it. They're looking for the sniff, and they don't get the sniff.
To be honest, the trade Ukrainia is kind of hard.
Oh, look at that landing! And he does manage to V out of the spiral cannon there. Very good idea. If he didn't V, that would have been it. So both V's popped by last chance. The next catch will knock one of them out if they are to get catched. A lot of damage being done on the striker now. He's down to 40% HP. Trying to heal up a little bit, using the pillars for some safety. They do have a CC! They get the re-CC! And the Sage is just doing so much damage! So close, brother!
Crazy, bro. But they also got a lot of damage there.
That was the Dracania.
They got a lot of damage there still. But so the Wusa is dead.
The Wusa is there. The Dracania did so much damage to them during their combo as well. That was crazy, man.
I mean, it's Succession Dracania, right?
True. Oh, he misses the grab. No
Dracania's-
punishment for attempting the grab, though.
I mean, Dracania is one of those classes Succession. You can definitely heal up fast again. So if he gets a CC, like knockdown CC on someone, I think he definitely still could pull this off. But it's hard.
Can.
It's hard. Succession.
It is. Oh, lovely grab.
All right.
Beautiful job. Balls deep takes the first round.
Balls deep takes the first round, and we will see if they can pull it back. To be honest, from what I've noticed with the Wusa, I think the Wusa has like in general, like really limited CC options. She has just a few CC options, but the rest is...
Yeah, I'm not too sure about her. Yeah, I'm not very certain about her CC kit, but she's got some good AoEs, and she does have that one very good AoE. Is it stun or stiff?
It's a stun,
I think it's stun.
It's a stun. Don't get me wrong, she has good CC, but it's not a lot. It's not a lot. She has CC, but it's not just a lot. If you compare
I think she's got two... I believe she's got 2 knockdowns in the kit as well, which is good for follow-up.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, save CC. Sorry, I should have.
True.
Save CCs.
Okay, so last chance taking the center. They're being met there by balls deep. Spiral cannon to the leg drop, no connection. Everyone's very healthy at the minute, all at 100% HP. Little bit of dancing. Striker's just sitting in the center. He's waiting for an opportunity. Dracania sliding around, trying to get some chip.
Sage is going down. Oh, we got the grab on the Dracania there. Probably he V'd late, what was really nice. It was definitely good to do here.
Perfect timing on that V.
Trying to sniff, but Bro was not able to sniff it there.
Beautiful CC. They need to. He needs the V. He needs the V. That's a KD. He can't V.
No, that can't be. Dracania.
Oh no, his V was down anyway. My bad.
Then it's just the Wusa.
Yeah, they can just take their time. Wusa's not the best at catching people, so.
No.
Yeah, if they just take their time. I mean, I believe. I'm not certain, but I believe.
I mean,
from my experience on PC, they're not the best at
depends.
Catching. Spiral cannon, no connection. He also missed the grab just before it. Wusa's taking a lot of chip. I think they killed him standing up.
They killed him standing up, yeah. Boss team taking the next victory here and actually also taking the points. Congrats to Boss team. And very well played from last chance as well.
Yep, great job from both teams. Balls deep, just managed to get ahead right there. Really well played by the striker, and that Sage damage looks deadly. It looks very deadly. But I will say, that Dracania surprised me in that last round when he was in a 1v2. During that combo, he got them both down to like, what, 15% HP? He almost turned it. Yeah, he almost turned it around, but he needed one more skill that was just not ready on cooldown, unfortunately, for him.
To be honest, the biggest surprise so far in this bracket was how well the Varg team did. Like, they did really good. So, the next up we have is both teams will stay in the ring and they will face off against the main team.
The brothers from Another Mothers, here we go. GTL Pinder. These are multiple-time championship winners in previous tournaments.
They definitely
are. We do have a striker mirror match, and then on the other side we've got the Warrior versus the Sage. I don't know who's going to win this one. I don't know who's even got the advantage in this one.
I mean,
so
I would say Warrior,
can't make any predictions.
but like the Sage's damage is really high. So
Yeah.
I don't think that GTL is particularly tanky, right? So
Yeah.
I mean, on trial shots, but we have to see. It's hard to say.
I can't make a prediction for this one, so we'll just have to let the players let us show us who's gonna win.
So we will go to the. So we have GTL and Pinder here. Match is about to start.
Gates are closed. 20 to 30 seconds until
This
the
will
round
be
gets
interesting,
going.
man. This is already both versus main so early, but I mean in the group phase that's how it works. But I mean, I guess I don't know, man. It depends on how crazy the Sage damage is. I mean, it's still Pinder and GTL in the end, right? It's hard to say.
It is. I mean, Pinder and GTL are probably going to be playing for a grab. But I mean, that spiral cannon, it's super deadly. So we'll see what happens.
Has commenced.
If GTL can get some slows off, that will make their lives easier when it comes to grabbing, especially the Sage. Not the fastest class to begin with. I mean, even the Striker as well. If you put a slow on the Striker, it does make things easier for you. Oh, Pinder already on the ground.
It's a knockdown as well. Another knockdown and a down. Ooh, he got a down smash. He got down smash.
So
otherwise, he would be dead there. Otherwise, they would have killed him.
That was risky by Pinder to not
and
be
he got
early.
the CT again.
He's
No
gone.
V
He's
available.
out, bro.
He's dead. He's dead. Yes, he's dead. It's GTL. Oh, he got a CC. He got the CC and the knockdown. It's not able to be. Oh, he got down smash there again, mate. Down smash, bro. Bossy pulling it off already. Really well played here. Like, GTL has no V, but the other also have no V. It's a 1v2. I mean, it's GTL, but still, Striker sucks Sage.
I mean, if I was the Sage's team, I would stay away and just get that reset back from auto-attacking. I think that might be what's happening here. Sage is staying a bit... I mean, the Sage isn't using any skills there to get his... Maybe his reset's already ready. I don't know.
I mean, why should they engage? They're doing this...
Oh, great grab. Great grab. That's a V. That's a V. Is he going to go for the sniff? He is going to go for the sniff. Does he get it? He gets
the sniff. Can he kill it, though? Is it enough damage?
No,
he got grabbed from Robo. And Robo taking out GTL, taking the first... point boss team. Actually, that's cool, man. That's cool. That's nice. This is
well
nice.
done
This
by
is challenging
Balls.
now. Really well played by boss team. Cool. Okay.
Very well played by Balls. Good job. And GTL played so well, but just the Warrior's damage is just not there. He's got a great kit. He's got a beautiful slow. He's got great movement. He's got that 360 block.
Okay.
But the damage just lacking a little bit.
But don't get me wrong. Like GTL and Pinder, they know now. Okay, they can't fuck around with this team. Like Ropo and Senju, they're experienced PvP players. And you have to give this to them. They played better than the first round. So
they
we
did
will see.
100%.
So we will see how the next round will turn out.
All right, Pinder's playing the aggressive one here. GTL staying back. He gets spiral cannon.
Already another knockdown. He can't be. He can't be. Oh, he's dead. Pinder on the ground as well. And
oh god. The V's are just not there at the minute.
Oh, Pinder and GTL are definitely not feeling it still. Like this, I mean, don't get me wrong. Pinder definitely can 2v1 this. Like it's possible for him to do that, but
he can. But in both rounds, they're being a bit too confident, or maybe a bit too cocky by holding those V's when there's so many knockdowns on their opponent's team. So I hope they can learn from that in their future matches. But it does look like Ball's gonna win it. But we'll see. It is Pinder, and he does get spiral cannons.
Pinder there, and Boss Deep takes the win over main here. Actually, well played, Boss. Like, definitely well played. This was unexpected. This was fast, too. Crazy.
Two very quick, very confident victories. Hopefully, main can regroup and bring themselves back into the fight, and big respect to Balls for showing just how much class they got, man. That was a great job.
That was great. It was not even like Overload or someone, right? This was Bropo and Sen. Well played, man. Absolutely. So, Boss Deep, let me actually get this ready real quick. Yes, sorry. Alright, Boss Deep taking the victory and takes every victory pretty much so far. So, they are done with their fights. They got 9 points. what is pretty much the maximum, what guarantees them participating to the knockout stage.
Did they lose any rounds?
No.
Or was that a flawless victory?
Like they didn't lose. Like they have 9 points max.
Did they lose any individual rounds, or was this just completely flawless all the way? I think Varg might have got one. I'm not sure.
No, I think Varg got the first one. Yeah. Varg got
Yeah, I
the
think
first one.
Varg got the first one. Almost a flawless victory in this bracket for Bol. So very well done. Good job to Burbho and the Sage.
Yeah, I'm surprised, man. To be honest, don't get me wrong. I think Pinda and GTL can still pull this back in the tournament, but I still like to see when the best contestants, right, when the champions get challenged, and especially when it's balls, because then it's even saltier and a bit spicier, right? So
we love a little bit of spice.
Exactly. So the next matchup we have is Varg versus Main. And we saw Varg earlier being really well with the Kuna and Ninja, and Pinda and GTL might be a bit like upset at the moment. So let's see how they.
I mean, hopefully they can get their emotions in check. But I know Pinda knows the Ninja matchup and he knows the Kuno matchup like the back of his hand. He's spent plenty of time playing both these classes himself. So I do think it's going to be very hard for Varg to be able to do anything to Pinda. So if I was to give them any advice, is focus on GTL first.
Yeah. So match has commenced. Varg versus Main. This instantly e-buff here from Pinda. And we'll see how
A little bit of dancing in the center. Everyone's playing very safe. GTL holding the block, moving around. He's in pre-awakening, got the shield out. Back into the awakening stance. The Ninja's trying to get there, but can't get any connects. They do manage this. That both V's
double V, double V.
Double V, man. Lovely. Jable. No sniffs, unfortunately. Alright.
Why they're playing?
I mean, look how close. Look how close they're playing with each other. It's
Ooh, yeah,
fantastic job.
Kuno
Great catch by Pinda. And GTL coming up to help his teammate finish off the opponent. Pinda just jumped in the air, landed right behind the Kuno there. Really good job. And now it's just the Ninja. Look at that grab,
that was
man.
a great
Holy,
grab
that was beautiful timing.
And
A little bit risky,
point.
but he had the V, so he took the risk, and it came out to be on his side, advantage on his side for that one.
It's hard against this team. Like, but Varg did well against Boss. They were the only one that were able to beat Boss once.
I mean, they are the underdogs, and I love seeing an underdog win. So let's see if they can turn this around. Gates should be opening in just a moment, and the round should be commencing. Here we go. I think all the e-buffs are available here.
All the e-buffs are available, yes.
Kuno going in. GTL does get stiffed, but no follow-up. The Spiral Cannon did miss earlier. A slow being put down, and the Ninja already V'd. Are they going to double team the Kuno, or are they going to sniff? They're double teaming the Kuno and pull the Kuno V. Looks like they're going to just double V.
Oh, got CC'd instantly again. They're playing too aggressive at the moment, like Varg. They're just throwing in at the moment. Like, they're not thinking properly. And against Pinda and GTL, you can't do that. Get the
beautiful Spiral Cannon. The Ninja just showed a little bit too much of his back right there, and he got knocked out of his forward guard. And then a beautiful Spiral Cannon on the Kuno, which went through his forward guard as well, because that's what Spiral Cannon does. A very confident victory for Main. Hopefully that gets their confidence back up for the next round.
So Main takes the victory over Varg, so this is 4 points for Main and 1 point for Varg. The next matchup will be also Main again versus the Last Chance team. What do you think about this one here?
I mean, I do think that Main has the advantage, but like I said, I do love underdogs, and the Wusa Dracania combo, it might be something they're not very used to.
Yeah.
However, they have a lot of grabs. And I think that's going to work out to their advantage, to be honest. How about you? What do you think?
To be honest, I kind of want to see more of the Wusa, because we have no idea how this class actually performs. It looked like the damage was not as high as I expected, to be honest. Because I played her a bit myself when I played against the R people, like she was shredding everyone. It was crazy.
Right.
So I expected it a bit more, but we'll see. So we get a bit more quiet here again, and the match will commence any second.
Awesome. Gates should be opening. Here we go. Round has started. And Main taking the center field. Last chance. Staying back. Playing a bit more cautious. No, they're not. They're coming in.
Instantly going. Ooh,
Oh, look at that grab. Just absolute destruction.
Absolute destruction on the point there.
15 seconds in. Grab done. Oh, wait. He did V, though. He did V. So he's still alive. I thought they killed him. Oh, and another grab. Is he going to V? No V. Draconia's out. We talked about those grabs, and it looks like that's going to be the deciding factor. Dracania and Wusa are not the hardest classes to grab when you have the kind of pressure that the combination of a striker and warrior gives you. So, really well done over here. GTL should probably just put a slow on him and just go for another grab.
Yeah,
there it is.
Waits for the grab, and they take the first.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah,
First round to Main, and I think they're going to have a quick second round as well after that showing.
I mean, maybe they will try to adapt a bit, but from last chance,
it's all on.
This is their first tournament. This is their first tournament. I talked to them. They want to get more into tournaments. That's their first one, so I really appreciate them showing up. Like I always appreciate it if people show up. So
100%. Big respect to all the challenges that came out here today. Thank you very much for giving us some content, giving the community a little bit to talk about, you know. And thank you for PA for also sponsoring it. And the biggest thank you, guys, does have to go to Zekt over here because the amount of work. Alright, here we go.
Later on, bro.
Later on, we can talk about it later on. Draconia's jumping in. I mean, GTL's just, oh, look at the grabs on point, man. Holy, that's no V either. The guy's already dead. 2v1. Probably looking for the grab on the Wusa. If GTL can get a slow on him, it'll make their lives very, very easy. Look, they're standing right next to him. The Wusa can't do anything, man.
No, this is what I meant with the CCs. She has not the greatest able to instant CC.
Trying to disengage with the flying right there. She's doing well to keep healthy in this fight. And then as soon as I say it, she drops down 35% HP. Look at the pressure they're putting on her. She didn't give her a chance to breathe, man.
To be honest, still she evaded a lot. Like Wusa is definitely slippery. Like
she spent like a good 40 seconds dancing around, and then as soon as I mentioned she's doing well, it took about 5 seconds for that to change.
But well, really well played from Last Chance, and congrats to Main. So we will jump back to our points. We have Borsteep with the winner of this bracket on the first place, followed after Main with 7 points, and Last Chance and Varg. So thanks guys for showing up. Main and Boss will participate, will go on for the knockout stage. And guys, this was the group stage for today. Tomorrow we have Group D, directly followed up by the knockout stage. And wait a second. Wait, one more match? I'm missing
well, Varg hasn't played Last Chance yet. It doesn't matter who wins. It's not going to change anything.
It does not, but let's have the fight, yes.
Yeah, let's see the fight. They've come all the way here. So.
It's my mistake, sorry. It's my mistake. Sometimes organization is a bit... Yeah, sorry, I even prepared it. Yeah, okay, sorry. Wait, okay, so Varg versus Last Chance. Alright.
Alright, I mean, there's no pressure on either team here since
there's no pressure,
so let's see if that brings out the best in them.
Doesn't matter who wins now, but let's have the match. Let's have their fun. That's absolutely fair.
Definitely. I mean, Kuno Ninja, very ratty, very grab-like. I would give them the advantage in this one, but with that Dracania damage, we'll see what happens.
I mean, I'm still going with the Varg team here. Like, they were the only team that were able to beat Boss.
Yeah, so, I mean, I think that in terms of just the class setup, I do think they have the advantage. They're very ratty, very fast.
They are
plenty
really
of forward guards, plenty of iframes, double block, jump, grab. It's a lot to deal with for a Dracania and a Wusa. And you can never forget there's the smoke screen as well, another very effective move. Round has commenced, and this is going to be our last match of the day, and this is the first round of the last match. Varg coming into the center, last chance meeting them there. Dracania throwing out a few skills and no connections. Oh, they did get a stiff with no follow-up, unfortunately. That's an absolute chaos right now in the middle. Varg got the CC and put the Dracania into V. Are they going to be able to get the sniff? Unfortunately not. Dracania's back up. He might decide to do some healing, which he did, all the way back up to 80% already. Couple of 1v1s happening. Some chip damage happening. We got the Kuno a little bit low. He's hovering around the 50% margin. He's spinning, but he dies in the spin because the Dracania lands right behind her with that back attack damage, finishing off the Kuno, putting the Ninja in a 2v1. Last chance. I think they might win this round.
I mean, it's still possible for the Ninja to 2v1 this, but it is really hard.
It definitely is. He's doing good chip damage to the Wusa.
But if the Dracania comes in, he needs to be careful. You can punish the Wusa. He has a lot of frontal guards, so with Murderers... Ooh, got a nice
beautiful!
CC there, but
and that's the V. Is he going to sniff, or is he going to try to 1v1? Or is he just going to stand in there? I guess he just stands in the middle.
He was a bit too slow there.
Yeah, he should have just picked to attack one or sniff the other. He decided to let neither happen, so now he's back in that 2v1. I think he's got both Vs on the enemy team, though, and a V available, so he's still in it. A good grab, a good CC. Oh, God. He V'd with 2% HP, brother.
Yeah.
Holy.
That was a good V, man. But can they sniff
Does he have an E-buff available to get his health back? Because I'd use it if I was him.
He just E-buffed. He just E-buffed.
Perfect.
He has more
damage. Alright, he's still in it.
He's still in. He's still in. 58.
Alright,
he got the CC. No! He got CC from the clouds! He got CC from... No. That was the clouds, bro. The Wusa clouds. If the Wusa gets CC'd and the cloud is above you,
really?
the clouds CC you.
I got animations turned off, so I didn't even see the clouds.
No, bro, the clouds CC.
Wow, the unique feature of the Wusa saved her life.
That
was a
crazy.
Great tournament.
I mean,
they still
have. They still have a round, bro.
Oh, was that not 2-0? Was that 1-1? Oh, okay, my bad.
No, it was 1-0. It's just first match.
Wait. That was the first match?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm tired, man. I guess I'm way behind it. I'm way behind. Apologies, ladies and gents. So round 2 has started. Here we go. Varg taking the center. Last chance staying back. They just need to win one more. Oh, beautiful CC already! And absolutely deletes the Kuno! That was insane.
Bro, the fucking Dracania damage from the back, directly in the back, mate. It's the ninja again, and to be fair though, we saw he got the grab. He got CC from the Wusa there.
Serpents.
Oh, and there it goes.
That's unfortunate. Very well done by Last Chance. Right there, the ninja got the grab, but he didn't have Bond Serpents, and he instantly went for the Serpents, which was the wrong play, so rightfully punished. Very well played. Last Chance took their last chance and came out with a victory. What a beautiful tournament. I had a great time with you today, Zach.
That was really, we had some insanely cool fights already. Like, we had crazy plays. Like, there's so many highlights I can make. It's so crazy cool. So thanks for everyone for coming. We have the group stage D tomorrow, followed up by the knockout stage, and Armin will join us. For those who don't know Armin, he was with us the last year when we did the European Championship 2022, and his commentating is absolutely nuts. So I think a lot of people that already know him, they will be happy to see him again. And yeah, last group will be tomorrow as well. If you have any suggestions, any comments, you can write me on Discord always. And just like an overall, if you want to send me a message how you like this point system, because this group and point system is kind of new. It's pretty much the first time ever someone did it on the console Black Desert. So at least on console NA and EU. So yeah, let me know what you think. Hansu, do you have anything to add?
Yeah, I mean, look, today was a great tournament. I do like this format myself, but I'm interested to see what everyone in the chat and people watching at home have to say. And I do want to say a big thank you to PA for sponsoring the event. I want to say a massive thank you for Splice, allowing us to have a very smooth tournament today.
Exactly.
Yeah,
this is something I want to say. Thanks, Johnny, for all the help. Like, really, really appreciate this. He's just inviting people, sorting everything in the background, and it's possible that we have a fluent tournament without any major disturbance or anything else. So thanks for this.
Definitely one of the MVPs.
Doing
and big thank you to you, Zach. I mean, what you put together here is just outstanding. Really well done.
Once a year, man. And you know.
Once a year. I mean, once a year is once a year. I appreciate the opportunity for being here as well. I hope everyone enjoyed themselves, and we all look forward to seeing you tomorrow. I hope you guys are hyped, because I cannot wait to see what happens.
Thanks everyone for watching. The code, I will post the code later on Discord if you didn't catch the stream code. If you just turned in, there was a code for Black Desert Console. I will post this in our ECS Discord. With that being said, guys, thanks for watching, and we see you tomorrow, same time.